What's up YouTube, Dedra here, I'm bringing you another video today. Today I want to talk to you about this card right here, Maxx C. Why it's going up in price from, and it's a super rare promo from the tin. Used to be about, I think when the tin came out it was maybe like $5. Now this thing had gone up and stayed around $10 for a long time. Um, it was about $10. Stayed there, and now it's just jumping up just recently here. Um, and that's because it's realizing its potential, and then Retaliating Seed came out. Now, I think right now it's going for about $15. And then on some websites it's almost going for like 17, $18 for a super rare from a tin. Don't forget that. Like, this was a guaranteed card. I mean, the tin has been printed a long time ago. Hasn't been. It's not in print anymore. But the that's besides the fact. Like, it's still a super rare promo card. Really, it's crazy how much this card's going to be going for soon. Now, why is this card so much? Well, a while ago, Patrick Hoban released his upstart theory about running 3 upstart in every deck because it makes a 37 card deck, which is really, really, like, it's a good thing, a good theory. Now, why I think Maxi is 10 times better than Upstart, and why I don't even think I think it is. This is it's just facts. The fact is that Maxi will stop your opponent's play plus adding you cards to hand. If they decide to go through with the play, then it doesn't matter. I mean, it's an upstart on your opponent's turn. It's a hand trap. So why it's like upstart will always, it'll make you faster on your turn. Maybe this card's a little bit slower, and they both have their advantages, but this card, it can be more than just a +1, but at very minimum you're gonna use it as a +1 always. You're always gonna respond to like Shaddoll Fusion or Cosmo Farm Girl or Burning Abyss like effect. Like, it doesn't matter. And then they're gonna have to decide. Well, do I want to go through with the play, or do I want to not go through with the play? Because they can either just sit on one card, and not really do much, and then like, or they can let you plus so many cards from like special summoning 3 or 4 monsters, which is really easy in the game. Like, I mean, if they go Shaddoll Fusion and I have to send my Trick Con to the graveyard and my Falco, like, that's 2 cards I don't want to have to bring back from the graveyard. But like, if I don't bring it back, I'm potentially minusing. It's really, really sucky. So like that sucks for a lot of decks. Like in BA, if you drop Maxx C, when they reveal, because their monster has to reveal in hand, special, like, they know like they might have to sit on 2 monsters now, or they have to make it daunting. Like, you essentially get that +1 instead of going even. So in theory, it's just an upstart on your opponent's turn. That's gonna give you 1 card, and if they decide to go insane, they're gonna go more, and that's why this card's going up in price, because it has that potential to not just get you a +1 or a +2 or a +3, but it has the potential to stop your opponent's plays completely. They stop dead in their tracks. I'll give you an example that happened at locals this weekend. I was playing Shaddolls, and I made deck 2 of these. So I was playing Shaddolls, and he's playing like the Norden Clownblade. There we go. He's playing Norden Clownblade, and what happens is he goes Instant Fusion, and I drop Maxx C. Now, this is gonna be like a +3 for me, or well, a +2, because drawing the 1 card for the first summon is just an even, right? So, and essentially, this is gonna be like bigger than a Pot of Greed for me. It's a lot better. So now he has the option. Well, does he want to go through and summon Norden, make that play? Or like not use the effect? He doesn't want to summon or not use the effect, but he doesn't want to let me go that many like plus. Like, it's a downside no matter what. Now he instead goes into Panzer Dragon. Well, I had no cards on my field, so essentially that what could have happened. Like, instead, I just +1 because he goes on the Panzer Dragon, and Panzer Dragon gets destroyed at the end phase. Whatever, he doesn't really get to destroy anything. Now, what did that do for him? It stopped his play completely. He didn't want to do anything because he didn't want me to draw, right? Which, I mean, I had like no cards in hand after that anyway. But like, so I draw 1. And what happens is that completely slowed us down, stopped his plays, and gave him less plays for the next turn. Gave him 1,000 less life points, Like, and I still go even. I still draw one. I pretty much just used upstart. But it stopped everything. So what happens is I end up drawing for turn, and I come back, and I'm able to win that duel solely because that upstart stopped everything. That's 100% why I believe I ended up winning. But because the upstart just stopped everything, and it was a very good play. I mean, not upstart, the Maxi. Now I'm getting confused. No, but yeah. So this is why Maxi is so much better than upstart. Like if you're gonna play like Maxis, like you might as well play three of them. Make your deck much thinner. Very good. The only thing it's not really good about against is about like Klee, or pendulum summoning decks. Because they make a scale and you have to drop it then. You can't chain, right? So you make the scale, and they're gonna either not pendulum summon or pendulum summon. And even though it's just a +1, it's just not a +1. It's just a breaking even. But even so, that's just a few things it's not really good against. But this is all I really had to talk about today. I thought it was just kind of interesting thing to talk about Maxi and how good it is. I mean, we already knew this. We already knew this card was really good. But this is why it's gone up in price, and why more people and more people are playing it. Everything in this format special summons everything, literally. So it's never really dead. It's pretty much like I said. In theory, it's just an upstart that you can use on your opponent's turn for adding one card to hand. That's it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later. I'm out.